Hi there, everybody. Welcome to another album review. My name is Christian Eschbach. Ooh, this may not have been the best Gorillaz album to start with. This is Gorillaz G sides. This is okay. I had to do a little research on this one because I was kind of thrown off. I didn't understand why Clint Eastwood sounded weird on this, and I don't listen to the Gorillaz. And I didn't realize that G Sides was actually a B Sides album, so I had to do a little research on that one. That's how I found that out. Apparently, for other people like me that know, G Sides is a collection of the Gorillaz from their first studio album, Gorillaz, and the Tomorrow Comes EP. Apparently, it was originally released in Japan, then a US edition followed, and then finally a European version after that. And each version's actually different. The version I'm going to be reviewing is the US version. Sadly, being in Canada, that usually means that we get the US releases of stuff instead, and if I wanted to look for other ones, I'd have to look for them specifically. I didn't look for this one even to start with. This one is one of those ones that magically showed up in my collection out of somebody else's collection. Not sure whose. I don't know if this is one of those ones that my father-in-law found. I don't know if this is one of those ones that came from a friend's collection. I don't think we had it before I started getting CDs from other people. Definitely not one I'd buy for myself. Never really got into the Gorillaz. My buddy Drew did though, so after listening and doing a review for this, I might see if he's still got a Gorillaz album. I might go check that out. Okay, let's move on. So now that we've covered all the background on this one, woohoo! Don't you feel fun and educated? I do. All right, G Sides US edition. We've got 2000 Soul Child remix. I'm assuming it's supposed to be 19-2000. I'm not sure. 2000. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be pronouncing that. That one appears actually on here twice. It's track 1 and track 3. Track 1 is the Soul Child remix, and track 3 is the Wise Guys House of Wisdom remix. I do not like the track 3 version. The track 1 version is not too bad. I can sit through it. I know a lot of people would definitely enjoy it. I think it's definitely a really good version of the song. If you're into the song and really get into it, it would work for you. It's a little, I'm not, if you're one of my regular viewers, you know I'm not really big on EDM. I'm not really big on hip hop. And there's a lot of that kind of going on within this album in general. Some of it I don't mind the vibe of, some of it I'm not into. Some of it has a little bit of a funk feel to it, but it's not funk enough for me. I gave it an honest shot. I've given the Gorillaz a little bit of an honest shot. And I give them credits. Total props for, what they do. It's just not my thing, that's all. Moving on, we got track 2, which is Latin Simone. Yeah. The Soldier, this is edit featuring Phi Life Cypher, and one, I don't know who the hell Phi Life Cypher is, so that doesn't mean anything to me. Nor the Wise Guys. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong song. So that's the Sounder. The Wise Guys is on a previous one, but okay. I digress. Sounder doesn't do anything for me. Doesn't. Then we go into Faust. Faust I enjoy. Faust is really interesting and it's something really different. It reminds me of something like out of an anime movie or something like that. I just really kind of dig Faust. Really got into this one. I would put that one into a mix. I really, really thought this was really, really good track. Then you got Clint Eastwood. This is the Phi Life Cypher version. I've heard the original version of Clint Eastwood more than enough times that I do recognize the differences in this version. I don't like this version because of it. I feel like it's kind of almost neutered. It's missing kind of its cool little. Like there's a sexy dark slinkiness going on in the original one with a nice kind of thick, heavy undertone on it, and I feel like that's kind of missing out of this. Then that was followed up by Ghost Train. I enjoyed Ghost Train. Wasn't bad at all, actually. Really kind of dug into that one while that one was playing. Hip Albatross. It was okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then 1-2-D3. This one, it had potential, but got repetitively boring really fast. And on a 3 minute and 24-second long track, that's kind of like really. Like I said, I personally I don't think I would recommend this. If you're a Gorillaz fan, okay, then definitely, okay, go for it, because it's something really cool and different, having the remixes. And I have bought albums that are remix albums or remix EPs or singles and stuff like that for certain bands. And sometimes it's really worth it. Sometimes the remixes are really good. Sometimes they're like, whatever. And unfortunately, like for me, the one song on here I honestly really know, Clint Eastwood. The remix was whatever for me, so it kind of hurt it a little bit. 19 to 2000, the Soul Child remix, I enjoy that one. I was half-assed familiar with that song as well, so I knew enough to go, okay, this is a better version compared to the one for track 3, works for me. But like I said, for me, this album, for the most part, is Foss, Ghost Train, Hip Albatross to a small degree. That's it, really. I'm probably being too hard on this album for the Gorilla fans, but once again, that's not me. If that is you, though, check it out. If you've checked out the Gorillas before you enjoy their stuff, give this a go. It's good. Why not? If you can find it used, $5, why not? If you have to buy it brand new, then you got to be a fan, I think. Those are my views, my thoughts, my opinions. Let me know what you think down below. That's what the comment section's for. On your way down there, you're going to see a couple links as well. Click on those for me. There's also a like button, a subscribe button, and bell for notifications. If you could hit those, that'd be great. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.